SpiritRider all day and all night. So anyway, my name's Fred Grace. I've been studying the TR3B. I've been studying Area 51 and a disc craft. I got pictures. Seemed like everything got leaked from Russia because Russian hackers are like all over America. Anyway, I mean, they're just like, it's not just Russia, it's everybody. So everybody's hacking, and once the hack gets done, it goes out on YouTube. And if you've been watching for the last 10 years, YouTube has been nothing but a release of special access programs, like even unacknowledged special access programs, the ones that use the UFOs, the TR3B, the triangular craft. You see, born and raised in Albuquerque, New Mexico, my father was on the Kirtland Air Force Base. He was an MP, and my mom went to the NCO club where they met. So anyway, here I am. So this is back in the days, 1964, the heydays. 65, I was born, and so I was, the way I see it, I was Native American. We had a special dentist. The federal funds were there, and projects were going down. When I went to the dentist chair and put my head in that little donut that you rest your head in, they left me in there for quite a while, okay? And whether it's has electromagnetics or whatever, brain sensors, who knows, okay? But when I went to the dentist, they chipped my ass. They chip Native Americans. Anybody who gets federal assistance, they will chip your tooth. See, a lot of people in America don't even know. They've been to the dentist, and there's been an unacknowledged special access program in the works for, what, we could say 50 years, easy. But the release, it's actually 75 years, since 1947, 43. All this dirty work started coming out because of the electromagnetic field. They kept that all secret. Everything is secret. Oh, and space. Here's a great one. We just go from one topic to the next, and now we're out in space, okay? And it is my recalculation that will set you straight on time and gravity and matter, okay? So we take those three elements, we put them together, and you can manipulate time based on the proximity of gravity. Okay, so the Earth creates its own gravity, and it pops an electromagnetic bubble right above the surface. We're calling it like the stratosphere. It's in the atmosphere. It's above the atmosphere. It's called the stratosphere. And that's where we get the electromagnetic aurora borealis at the north and south poles. Believe it or not, you can get aurora borealis at the south pole. It's just there's no population over there, okay, to report on it. But up north, and if it's different, then I'm gonna explain that to you later. But regardless of that, the farther you are from the center of the Earth, the slower time goes, okay, for people close to the gravity. So if you stay on Earth and I take off and I go, and instead of going out on the plane of the planets, I just go like up to the north about a light year. Or let's just say I exit the sun's Oort field. Okay, this is where the sun worshippers, we're gonna love this because I'm a sun worshiper myself. The sun creates the Oort field. It's an electromagnetic vice grip kind of say, but it's a bubble. It's 360-degree sphere, and it holds matter in that orbit, or in that sphere. Okay, well, in a fine line of that a sphere. So the center is hollow, but the outside is electromagnetic, and it kind of vice grips the particles that are enter it slowly, so you could push through it. I'm just saying, that's the Oort field. Let's say I took my spaceship, I left Earth, I left my gravity source, created my own gravity, hauled ass, went outside the Oort field, and watched the sun for an hour or two. And then I come back, and as I enter Earth's electromagnetic field, and turn my electromagnetic field and regain the time that you're at, I would probably age 2 hours. But for you on Earth, and as I travel in, hyperspeed out there beyond the Oort cloud and come back, you might be 10 years old, or 10 years may have went by. Believe it or not, the Earth may have circled that in 2 hours outside of the Oort field, but in the Oort field it would take 2 years. Get it? So this electromagnetic barrier on one side or the other is a time difference, and that leads to portal technology. Okay, so that take you into Andrew Basiago, and his project Pegasus, which was actually not really part of the Department of Defense. It was the Department of Energy, and the Department of Energy, the DOE, is a great that's Richardson, Bill Richardson, the governor or senator for New Mexico back in the days, ran for president. This guy knew all about them programs from Los Alamos, and about there's some, man, and Intel is right there in Albuquerque. So that all that little desert in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Sandia, the Manzanos, they say the Manzano Mountains are hollow, the Sandia Mountains are hollow because there's so much underground, and this just, so anyway, there's this stuff goes way deep, and you have to slowly get read into the program, because some of the shit you hear is magical. I mean, seriously, think about hyperspeed, and then let's not talk about the craft anymore. I never even covered the cigar-shaped ships, which are probably the workhorse of the entire Space Force going on right now. But it is the Sky Dreadnought, and they hate that. Oh, Sky Dreadnought. Hate me some more. So the Sky Dreadnoughts are the cigar-shaped ships. 2 disc craft can fit in there. And now, with the release of President Obama stating that Iron Man project, where the exoskeleton and stuff, but they never told you about the electromagnetic properties. So anyway, that suit, or this little backpack, whatever you want to call it, it could be as small as a cell phone, and it can create an electromagnetic field around your body, and you can travel in hyperspeed. So I know recently they've showed like it looked like a discraft zooming across nap of the earth, as they call it. I mean, this thing was just, it was literally hauling ass. So, and you know, it was only using an electromagnetic field, and the only way you can get tap into that electromagnetic field is with a free energy device or over Unity. And that's, once again, they hate that. It's an over Unity device. It operates on the vacuum of space, and this brings us right back to star power and the control of NASA, that they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to see what a real star looks like. They don't want you to know what the electromagnetic field is all about. They don't want you to know about the electromagnetic field. It's a threat. It threatens them when they see that when you say, oh, that's the creation of our solar system, and that's the sun, and the red is the circle is an electromagnetic field, that's the Oort cloud. And you say, yeah, that's it. That's the sun at the center with the Oort cloud. And then that yellow and the blue is the creation of matter. We're going to get more matter right there, but that yellow turns into the matter. That's your ring. That's your solar system. That's the creation of your planets. That ring will flatten out, and it'll all suck towards the sun. It'll all clear up, and it will rotate counterclockwise. So, but there may be one ring in there that goes opposite, so it may go clockwise. So everything we're kind of studying in astronomy is some of it is correct, but I'm telling you, once you go beyond the field of that Oort cloud, time is different. So time is in the red, the yellow is matter, the white is the sun, and that blue, I think that's an electromagnetic field too, man. That's hey, that might be, this might be the creation of a galaxy. That's what that could be. That could be the center of a galaxy. I don't know, man, but we got different pictures of it. It's a hack released. NASA don't even recognize this shit, but it is the creation of a galaxy, or a creation of yeah, our solar system. Okay, so that's it for me, man. 14 minutes, I gotta go. Cut it. Bye.